Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vlog. If you guys are new here, I'm so happy to have you. Alright, I know I look a little bit crazy. I've been working from home today. Just went to the bank to get all my ducks in a row because I'm leaving on Saturday to go to Italy for work. And this is going to be, I think, the first legitimate travel video that I've filmed on my channel since I started, I think. I may have had a Florida vlog in the middle there, but I feel like I wasn't really picking up the camera much, and I don't even know if that's on my channel, to be honest with you. It was so long ago. But yeah, I'm so excited to take you guys along with me. I'm going to be going on a little bit of a journey because I'm going to be in Florence for the first part of the trip, but you can't fly directly into Florence, so I will be flying to Milan, taking a train to Florence, staying there for a few days, then going to Switzerland, then coming from Switzerland back to Milan, and then flying from Milan to go home. And I'm actually really impressed that I was able to just tell you guys what I'm doing because I have been trying to get the itinerary straight for probably 3 weeks, and it wasn't very set in stone, and my boss is very nervous, and he's like, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to go, so it might happen, it might not, but now because this is happening, today is Wednesday, this is happening in 4 days. I was kind of stressed out over the past couple days, trying to book trains and everything like that, because obviously everything was set in stone and I didn't really have anything planned. I have nothing packed. Tonight I'm gonna make my packing list and put everything together and then hopefully pack over the next couple days. But because I was able to work from home today, I got my room all cleaned up during my lunch, and yeah, so everything's clean. I did a load of laundry, so I'm feeling I feel like it clears my chakras when I do laundry. I don't know what a chakra is, but I feel like they're cleared. So I got a lot of stuff done today, and I feel like now that everything's clean, I can just kind of see what I have, see what I want to pack, and just be very organized here on out. I'm probably gonna lay my suitcase on the bench at the end of my bed that I'm sitting on right now with tons of throw blankets on it, but I feel like this is a good place where I can keep it where it's out of the way, because as you guys know, I don't have a lot of floor space in this room, so I feel like this is gonna be the best place to put it. So that's my plan over the next couple days, and I'm so happy that I can do this for you guys and take you along. I love watching travel vlogs and seeing different places that I've never been. I studied abroad in Florence for 4 months. I lived there, but I've never been to Milan. So I didn't go when I was abroad. There was a weekend trip or something, but I think my mom was visiting or something, and I didn't get to go, but now here's my opportunity. So I'm so happy to do this. And I'm so glad that I have this opportunity to go through work. Traveling is something that I love to do, and I'm gonna be able to learn so much and see so much. So I'm just really excited about that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna take you through meetings and stuff. I obviously can't show you guys that stuff because a lot of it's confidential, but I will be showing you guys all of the fun things that I will get up to during the day when I don't have to work, and it'll just be a really fun and exciting vlog for me to film. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. And now that I'm done with this intro and the sun is going down, I am going to go make some dinner. Okay, I am interrupting this travel vlog for something that has nothing to do with travel whatsoever. I received this box from La Roche-Posay. Don't know if I'm saying that right, classic. And I've been using their cleanser forever. And I ran out of some, probably right before I moved in, and I was so sad, but I had this other drugstore one, so I've just been using that. But they sent me a box! And I'm so excited because I love their stuff. It's just also very, Steph in the background. She's fully dressed and I look like this. But their stuff is very affordable too, so happy to be able to share this with you guys. And I don't know what is in this box. I feel I always unbox things before I show you, but this is a surprise to everybody. Okay, so they listed everything here. I will just take everything out and show you. So this one is, I don't know what a hydratant is. Is this all gonna be in French? Because that's gonna be, oh, this is the French side. This is the English side. So this is Soothing Repair Moisturizer for your eyes. So it's an eye cream, which I love. I went to a facial work before I moved in, if you guys saw that vlog, and she told me that I needed to start using an eye cream because I'm now 26. So that I can add it to my arsenal. Okay, then we have a hydrating gentle cleanser. I am almost out of my Good Molecules like soap bar cleanser, so that'll be a really nice one. And it being in the bottle is just like a little bit cleaner, which will be nice. This is a serum, anti-aging concentrate, repairing, plumping. Oh, it's hyaluronic acid, perfect. And then this is a foaming moisturizing wash. What is the difference between these two? Cleanser and moisturizing wash. Normal to dry skin, dry to extra dry skin. Oh, this is body and face. I didn't know that they did body stuff. Then we have Soothing Repair Moisturizer. And, ooh, this is 1.3 ounces. So I will be taking that on vacation because I just realized as I was unboxing this that I don't have any like travel size things, which was really not, what's the word? Yeah, like I'm not prepared. I'm just not prepared. I'm also not packed at all and I'm leaving tomorrow at 7:30. So if that's not prepared, like if that isn't, you know what I mean? Like I'm just the ultimate symbol of not being prepared. And then the last thing is the Ultra Night Soothing Repair Moisturizer. So moisturizers, cleansers, serums, we got all the good stuff. I'll link all these products for you guys, but I will let you guys know how everything is because I have used their regular cleanser before, but none of the ones that they've sent me. So this is all new to me too. So yeah, updates to come your way. I am going to get started on my packing list because I'm a dweeb and have to make one for every single time I travel, even if it's just for a weekend. And especially for this one because there's so many moving parts to like traveling internationally that I just want to be able to go to sleep with like a nice calm mindset and not be like freaking out every 5 seconds of like, oh, did I forget this? Did I forget that? Because I do that even though I make a list. So we're just going to try to be extra prepared even though it's the night before and we're only starting to pack now. Okay, passport's already in my bag. Okay, haven't updated anybody since I was packing, but we are in Milan. I'm also with my sister. And we're on, so we have to take 2 trains. Are we here already? No. First train is from the airport to the Milan train station and then from Milan to Florence. So we were just sitting on the train. We have all our baggage. The flight was great. We both slept like the entire time. We took separate flights though, so she got in an hour before me. And now we're just on the train, but probably not much going on until we get into Florence, so I will update you guys then. All right, everyone, we're finally in Florence. This is our view outside of the window of our hotel. Chloe just walked into the wardrobe. But we had a little bit... I'm gonna try to not laugh while telling this story because it's just crazy how I'm laughing now because I was so mad earlier. But we basically have to get onto a train and then from the airport you take a train, like a tram car kind of thing, but it looks like a train. You take the train from the airport to Milan, and then from Milan, you take a train. Oh my God. So you take a train from, this is like how delirious I am because I've been awake for so long. You take a train from Milan airport to Milan train station. Oh my gosh, is that makeup all under me? No, my dark circles are just popping through. So let me try this again. You take a train from the Milan airport to the Milan train station, and then from the Milan train station, you take a train to Florence. And what we did was we got on the train, perfect on time. We got an early train, actually, for going to the Milan train station from the airport. We end up riding the train all the way to the Milan Central station, and then we didn't get off. Like, we don't really know what happened. I was looking at the thing, so it was like my fault. But we were supposed to get off in Milan. We just sat there. Like, the train was like waiting there for 30 minutes for people to like get back on. We're just still sitting there. And then we start moving again, and we're going the opposite direction, and we're like, are we currently going back to the airport right now? And we were gonna try to get off at one of the other stops and just hop over to the other side and get on another train that was going back to Milan train station. But we were just like, they looked like a little bit of like more sketchy areas, and we didn't know where we were. I have never taken that train station by myself. Like, when I came here to study abroad, I was with like an instructor. So yeah, we rode the train all the way back to the airport, and then we missed the next one, had to take the one after that, missed our train that was at 12:10, so we took the 1:10, had to eat the money for the, like, it was just really chaotic. But we're finally here. We're staying at Star Hotels Michelangelo, and there's like historic, like, I don't know what this is behind me, but it just looks really cool. So I'm going to give you guys a quick room tour, and then we're gonna head out because we're here an hour later than we wanted to be, and we want to go to the Ponte Vecchio and a bunch of stores and things like that. So I'm excited, but also exhausted, and I'm gonna need a latte or a cappuccino or whatever sort of caffeine that they can offer me here, which is like, it's everywhere. All right, so here's the room tour. I'm at the front door here. Chloe just waxed her lip, and she is in the bathroom. So you have to put the card in the door for the lights to work. That's what they do in Europe, I guess, because it's energy efficient, because you technically won't leave your room without the room key. So yeah, you have to put that in. This is the bathroom. We have a nice freestanding sink, a large mirror, and there's a light on it, which is nice. Really great lighting. And then they have little vanity sets and things like that. And then we have the toilet, the shower, really nice full-size toiletry things. And then a bidet. Because we're in Italy. I don't think I've ever used one of these before, and I don't plan on it. And this mirror is also a game changer too for doing, oh wow, that's really zoomed in, for doing makeup and stuff. And then we come out of the bathroom, and we have a full-length mirror, which is great because, I mean, they never put it in the doorway of the bathroom, which, like, I don't know if this moves. No, I don't think it does. But they don't put it in the doorway of the bathroom so that you can like back up and show your outfits. But I guess no one's really backing up and showing their outfits besides me. And then there's a wardrobe here, which is nice because we have to hang our coats and sweat. Yeah, okay. Just knocks me over. And a safe, which is key when you are traveling abroad, just in case you buy things, which we might. And then there's a desk here with a really nice colored velvet chair. Cute little lamp, another chair there, which we'll probably just throw all our stuff on. And then this is the bed over here. She said she upgraded us and was saying that the other room was really tiny. And I was like, oh, I can't really imagine. I mean, this room's like a pretty big size, but she probably wasn't kidding if she said the other one was tiny. But yeah, this is going to be our setup for the next couple days. We are just going to change quickly and freshen up, and then we are going to get going because it's almost 4 p.m. And we haven't done anything yet because we had a little fiasco on the train this morning. Yeah, we were just on the train back and forth for a glee ride. So we are going to get ready. I need to put on more concealer because, you know, everyone can see my dark circles. And then we're going to change quickly, pack a bag, and leave. Okay, we are walking through the streets of Florence. We are on our way to the leather market. We don't need to go in Saint Laurent. We have that at home. And, well, unless you wanted to get something here. Yeah. And we're just going to go get some gifts for everybody. Oh, she has the Dunks that I was looking at. But I decided they're too street for me, so I ordered New Balance 530s instead. Okay, but we're seeing all of the stores. With the Ponte Vecchio's behind us, but we're gonna go there after. There's so many dogs here, I could freak. But everything's like kind of familiar, but you know, still getting my bearings. I think the leather market's to the right, but I don't remember specifically. Yeah, it is.
There's the carousel.
So it's the next block over. We're gonna pass the carousel, but the city is just way too pretty. Too pretty. We also embarrassingly just took pictures for our mom, like little selfies with the background, but it was necessary. We are technically tourists, so. Alright, so as you guys can tell by the dark sky, it's a lot of hours later. I'm holding some presents in my hand. We got a little print for my dad, and Chloe has a little bag of things there. We went to the leather market, as you guys would have seen, and we were pretty successful. I will show you guys what we got when I get back. I had a makeup case from them for a while, from Italy, from the leather market for a while, and it's now my nail polish bag because the other one broke, so I ended up getting another one. Chloe, what'd you get?
I got gifts, wallets, eyeglass cases.
Oh yeah, we got our mom eyeglass cases because she's obsessed with them and asks every person going to Italy if they can get them for her. So we got her 3, so she should be stocked up because she has like 8 pairs of reading glasses. That's the type of mom that she is. But we're now walking to it's actually kind of loud here. I wasn't expecting it because the city is so loud, but we're walking to a pizza restaurant that my boss recommended because he's from Florence. So obviously we have to trust his opinion. The only strange thing, well, we find it strange, their first dinner seating is at 7 p.m. So we're walking there right now. Oh, we have to go this way. Actually we have to cross and not get hit by the bus. But we're walking there now, and they open at 7. So we're gonna be like the first seating. Probably gonna look really American eating dinner that early because everyone eats at like 8 or 9. But we're gonna have a nice little bottle of wine, some really good pizza. And I'm starving because the only food we've had is on the plane so far, and a granola bar. Ooh, is this it? Yeah, that's it. This is the restaurant. It's called Fuoco Matto. And we're gonna hop in here. Oh, okay, here we go. Fresh mozzarella in that bowl with the sauce. Oh, and there's a pizza oven, so this is definitely going to be a win. So we're now seated and warm. We got a bottle of wine. This is prosciutto and burrata cheese. I just had a bite. I basically put this inside like a little pig's in a blanket. It is so good, I can't even explain. Like salted perfectly. So good. Okay, so I got a margarita pizza basically with prosciutto on it, even though I just had some. Chloe's has tomatoes. What are those green things?
Zucchini flowers.
Oh, zucchini flowers. What kind of cheese?
I think it's mozzarella.
Is it, or is it burrata?
No, it's not burrata.
Oh. Okay, but yeah, this is our dinner situation for night 1. We're definitely content and starving still, even though we had an appetizer. Normally I can't have an appetizer and eat an entire meal, but we haven't had food since the airport at, what time was that? 12? 11? Cheers. Okay, I knew I looked disheveled, but I didn't think I would look this disheveled once I turned the camera on. I am in the bathroom right now. I just did my skincare. I bring a bar of soap with me every time I go on vacation. This is just like a Dove bar of soap because I like to use it for my body and my hands because I feel like hotel soap just like leaves a film on your body and it's just like a little bit gross and it feels like you're not fully cleaning yourself. So I bring that with me because it's like dual purpose, and then I just use the rest of it when I get home. So I use that on my face, and then I brought the La Roche-Posay moisturizer, the one that I showed you guys when we did the unboxing, and this is the Ultra Soothing Repair Moisturizer. I love the consistency of this. I think this is also going to be really good with my tanning drops that I also brought. As you guys can tell, I'm a lot of bit pale. So I'm probably going to use those either tonight. I'll do like double layer because I forgot to put them on, or we'll do it tomorrow night. But I kind of want to do it tonight just so that I'm tan for tomorrow. I am going into the offices tomorrow in Florence, so I just want to be like, you know, even though I'm wearing a mask, so you can't really see my face anyway. But we just want to be feeling our best. I'm still wearing the sweater I was wearing earlier. This one is from Pretty Lavish. I think, oh, I didn't show you guys my outfit before we left, but I was basically wearing the same thing, but I put this sweater on instead of my crew neck. So now I'm going to show you guys what we got from the leather market. I know it's weird that we're in the bathroom right now, but there is that like lighting that I showed you guys around the mirror that just makes it a lot easier to see everything. So I just want to mention, first of all, I'm also having you guys balanced up on my sister's blow dry brush, so you're at a weird angle. But they all come in these little weird, like, they're not weird, but the texture of them is like this really like thin matte plastic bag. This is what you'll find of like every single item that you get packaged in a plastic bag. They're all like this. I think it's because they're made of recycled materials, but I'm not totally sure. But the first, no, it's not the first thing. And I'm gonna show you like other stuff with you guys that I didn't get for myself or other people that I know, just because it's just fun. But so my mom has, I think I told you guys when we were walking the streets, but my mom has like 8 different pairs of reading glasses, and she already has one of these cases from when we were studying abroad here and she came to visit, and she loves that case. It's just she asked us to pick up some more, and she specifically requested red. So it's just a little case that you can slip your glasses into, and on the front of it, it has a fleur-de-lis. This is the flower of Florence, and then it says Firenze underneath it. And then we also got her the same one in this yellow color. She requested yellow, pink, and red, and she already has pink. So we're deciding whether to get her a couple more, but we kind of feel like 2 is plenty. And then I got this bookmark as kind of like, it's not like a joke gift, but it'll make sense for the person that it's for. And then, okay, so I had a makeup case from Florence when I studied abroad here, and I kind of just gave it away because I just showed the color on the screen. But I had a makeup case from here, and it's periwinkle blue, and it's like about this big, I guess, and it's not as big. Okay, I'll show you guys my travel case because it's actually disgusting. This one is from Lancome. I've had this for like 5 years, and I love it because it fits like absolutely everything in here. There's a back pocket. It has like my makeup and my toiletries all fit in this. So I was like, okay, we got to keep it. But like the leather, I mean, this is definitely not leather, but plastic, whatever this is like discolored. It's so gross. I've thrown this in the wash a couple times and it just hasn't been revived to its natural state. So I noticed that I use that a lot now that I'm living in the city, because anytime I go home, I like to bring my stuff home in that. And then anytime I travel, I bring all my makeup and stuff in that. So I decided to go and get another one of the makeup cases that I had from a couple years ago, but a little bit bigger. And I ended up getting olive green. I was trying to decide if this was ugly or not, but it was between this and then there was like a dark charcoal, chocolate brown color and black. But I felt like I was gonna get tired of the brown, and black is like just a little bit too typical of me. So I went with the olive green just because I don't know, it looks really green when I show you guys up close, but it's like a darker olive green color. Anyway, so the top zip is like the same color as the rest of the bag, which is something new that they've done. And the guy made it a point to tell us that, because this was 40 euros. So that equates to like $45, I think, which isn't too bad. It's like real leather. And then it has a leather lining, which I thought this was polyester before. So it's really nice that it has a leather coating on the inside, because the one that I got a few years ago, or it's like 5 years ago now, has like only the leather as the outside, and then whatever texture was on the inside, that's what the inside of the bag is. So it's kind of like raw suede-ish, like a brush suede on the inside, whereas like this has a full lining in it, which is great for when you're traveling and you have like makeup products and things that could spill. I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed that they don't, but that's just like a little bit more convenient for this. So I got this one. He was like, okay, 2 for 40, because I was thinking of getting this one and the black one. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I asked my sister, I was like, I don't need 2, right? Like I don't. There's no way I'm gonna like use this for like 3 years and not come back here and like need another one. And she was like, yeah, you don't need to. So I go to like pay him for it in cash, because he only took cash. Some of them take card. Well, most of them take card, and then some of them only take cash. And he was like, he like saw that I had $70, like 70 euros in my wallet, and I took it out to pay him the 40 for this. And he was like, I'll do 2 for 70. And I was like, oh, sir. was like, please don't do this to me, because I was going to suggest that if I actually wanted both, I would have said like, oh, if I pay cash, or I am paying cash, can I do both for 70? Because he told me 75. So I would have gotten this one and the black one for 70, but I really don't need both, and I'm trying not to like overconsume, especially since I don't have too much space in my apartment. So we just went with one, and if I end up desperately wanting to get the black one, then my sister will pick it up for me. Right, Chloe? Okay, she might be sleeping. All right, the last thing. Oh no, second to last thing. So this is what my sister got for her boyfriend. And they had a bunch of different ones. So they have really nice like grain leather wallets. And this is what like kills me about like designer fashion and stuff like that, is that a lot of the times you're paying like a huge percentage because it's the brand. Whereas this is probably like the same quality as YSL, but because it's a no-name brand, I think she paid 45 euros for this. It's a navy color, really nice pebbled leather. The stitching is like amazing. I work in quality, so that's all I look at all day long. And something like this where the leather is super durable, that's just like, you know, an extra plus. And they just have so many different options. Like we went to the leather market that's more like a little bit more touristy because it's right next to the Ponte Vecchio. There's one that's a little bit farther away, but all of the sellers over there are not Italian, so we like to go to the ones that have like the Italian like sellers and stuff like that. And they just have so many different, it's like overwhelming a little bit, but because the area is a little bit smaller than the one that's like all of anything you could ever imagine, it's kind of like nicer. I got this, what? This is why you don't do unboxings after you wash your face, because there's water all over the counter. And then the last thing, these are prints from a store called Fotozi Mimi. No, this is what it's called. The script on the back totally messed me up, but it's called Fototarini. Yeah, that's not what that says on the back. I'm not even gonna take responsibility for that. Is that not a TS? I mean, it's probably backwards for you guys, but still. So we got these black and white prints. Basically, it was a whole store, and they have a bunch of film from the 50s, 60s, 70s, kind of like that time era, all black and white. Well, there were a couple of colored prints, but a lot of them were all black and white, and we decided to get a print for my dad because, I mean, if anyone else is like full of a family of girls, you'll know that sometimes it's hard to shop for your dad, because when like you go shopping yourself, you're like buying wallets and purses and whatever from the leather market, but my dad like has a wallet. He has like all the leather stuff I think that he would need. So when we're in the leather market, we're like, all right, what else do we get him? So we walked past this print store and walked in, and they had this really cool one. My dad's like super into race car driving, and it's like this old-fashioned print of this is the race car. I think this is probably the Amalfi Coast, if I can tell by like the brick barrier here, and then the whole crowd is like watching him behind here. So we thought this was really cool that he can hang in his office at home or at work, just because, I don't know, it's hard to like, I don't know, I think that men are a little bit hard to shop for, but something like this I think is really cool, and also has like a little bit of history intertwined with it. And if you guys have seen my Instagram, you know the black and white is my thing, so this was definitely something that I thought was cool to get him, especially since like we don't always shop for him. But these are all the things that it looks like it's Christmas, but these are all the things that we picked up today. We got there around 4:15, so we didn't really have much time before we had to start looking for a dinner place, because we ended up sitting down for dinner at 7, and that place was insane. Like such good wine, such good food, and it was just like very authentic. Like there were a couple of Americans in there, but most of the people were Italian, and that's how you know. When we were waiting outside for it to open, there were 2 different parties of fully like Italian speaking people like asking when they opened, so we were like, all right, it must be good here. So the food was so good. We overall had such a good day. It's now like 9:45ish I think, and we're gonna get to bed early because I have to get up early for work. And my sister, because she works in a hospital, she just wants to like wake up, chill, have a cappuccino, probably like hang out in the lounge downstairs or go to a cafe and just do some work and read her book, like stuff that I feel like we all take for granted, or I take for granted specifically. I always like whine that I can't like read my book because I'm doing Instagram stuff when I get home from work, or I'm editing a video, and it's like, okay, well, you can take 20 minutes at night to read, like, and she actually doesn't have that time. So it's nice to see that she can like relax while I go and have a nice day at work. But we are going to get fully ready for bed. I'm gonna get in my pajamas, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Okay, so I was completely right before. She fell, oh, she's awake. Falls asleep with the phone in her hand. But she looks so content. Okay, good night. Okay. So basically it's 8:30 in the morning, and a lot of the things that I will be seeing today are confidential / private. So anything that I can show you guys, I will insert here, but I'm hoping to get out of the office kind of, not early, because whenever we're on business trips, it's normally like longer hours than it normally is. But if I can get out by 5:30, that would be beautiful, because me and Chloe want to go and walk around a little bit more because we didn't get to do absolutely everything yesterday. We still have to get a gift for my sister and a couple of other things we wanted to pick up, which I can probably do in Milan on Saturday when I'm not working. But I just wanted to try and get something in Florence while we're here, and then use that as a last resort if I don't get to it, because I know there's a lot of shopping in Milan, so I'll be excited to take you guys along. But this vlog is going to be in 2 separate parts. So this will be part 1, and then the second part will probably be what I get up to in Milan, because I have that full day. So I'll be able to chat with you guys more. I'm not working, so there's not a bunch of stuff that I can't show you, which is a little bit like frustrating, but obviously, you know, gotta respect the brands and my work. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. It's actually not too cold out here, and on top of that, my jet lag is like non-existent. It's so strange. Whenever I travel somewhere, I kind of just like put it in my head that I'm fine. And yesterday we just stayed up as long as we could. We went to bed around like 9:45 ish. No, I went to bed at like 10:15. Oh, because I put up a video on YouTube for you guys. But yeah, we stayed up as long as we could, which was perfect, because then I was able to get up super early this morning, shower, and then get ready for work. So it's definitely strange to be going to work in Italy, but because I'm like fine, it seems a little bit more normal. And we had that fiasco on the train yesterday, but getting on this subway this morning, I was a little bit nervous, but it worked out fine. Okay, so this is the above ground Italian subway. So much cleaner than the New York City subway, if you could imagine. But it runs super slow, and I got here in like 20 minutes, which was great. So very convenient, and highly recommend taking this. It's so easy if you guys come and visit Florence. Allora, so I'm home from work. I got back at like 7:30 to find Chloe journaling in the lobby, and she hasn't stopped talking since. So we are getting ready to go to dinner. I'm sorry I'm touching my hair so much, but I just brushed it and it's a little bit frizzy because I let it dry on its own. But I will show you guys my outfit before we leave. But we're going to a restaurant called Osteria Ganino, I think. Or it might just be called something, I don't know. It's definitely called Ganino, but I don't know what's in front of it. And we've both never been there before. This is another recommendation from my boss. And because Chloe said that the first place was the best pizza that she's ever had, we're going to trust his judgment. Obviously, he's also Florentine, so we need to trust his judgment. Chloe went to the Ponte Vecchio today and picked up her pinky ring. Do you want to show everyone your pinky ring?
I'm not wearing it right now.
Okay, that's unhelpful. So we
Here it is.
are oh, here it is.
It's not really a hand model though.
Okay. It's a little engraved signet ring. I feel like there's another way to say that. There's no way that signet is the way you pronounce it. But anyway, I had a very long day. Everything was very interesting, but it's a little bit exhausting trying to follow with people speaking Italian all day long. Like, I can't really explain it, but your brain has to be like super like hyper vigilant, because you're trying to pick out certain words that you know, or trying to make similarities to English words that you already know, obviously, because I speak English. But it takes a lot out of me. I had 2 espressos today. Normally, as you guys know, I only drink coffee like 2 times a week. So like I'll get a free one at work once a week, and then I get Starbucks once a week. And I had 2 espressos. So, I mean, I don't feel like it affected me that much. I felt kind of normal, but I don't think I would have been able to make it through my 2-hour meeting that I had at 4 p.m. if I didn't have it. So, yeah, it was a very long day, but I saw a lot and I learned a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff is like not classified. I sound like a spy. It's confidential information, so I can't really like show anything. And I took like photos and videos for work so I can document everything and like just share it with everyone, but I can't show any of that on here. But basically I was going into the different like production units and some of the local suppliers that are in Florence. So that was really cool to see, and it was really interesting. So I'm just really happy to have this opportunity. And I just told Chloe that I'm like kind of torn between being back in Florence and wanting to go to the Ponte Vecchio and walk around and do all these things. And we can only really do that the first day for half a day, not even, because we got here at 4. But we can only do that for like half a day. And I'm like missing all that stuff. But technically I've done all that stuff before. So it's not like it's anything. I mean, there would be some new stuff, and I do love the city, so I would love to walk around. But at the same time, I'm also getting like once in a lifetime experience that I just have to like value differently than actually being able to explore the city. So it's going pretty well so far. Tomorrow we leave for Switzerland, and I have to pack everything up and bring my suitcase to work, which is going to be so fun. And I don't know how the logistics of that is going to work, because I've taken my suitcase on a subway before, so it should basically be the same. But I'll show you guys my outfit before we leave, and then we are gonna call a taxi and head out. Okay, I don't know if I can turn a light on here. That would make this look, oh no, that made it worse. Okay, so as I said before, I don't know why I can't like, well, I guess I could show you my outfit kind of all the way back here, but it's cut off. So I have just a cropped Zara sweater on, my Breda watch that I haven't taken off yet. This is a really easy watch to travel with too, just because it's so small and I feel like it's not like a burden. Not that my other watches are like really heavy and they're like weighing my arm down, but I also have my Beads by Z. This is I get a lot of questions on this ring, and it's actually from here. So if you guys come to Florence, you can go to the Ponte Vecchio and they make this ring. It's a fleur-de-lis. And then I have my black straight leg trousers on, because what else do I wear? And then the reason why I got these Converse was because I saw them styled with black straight leg trousers, and the dream is now a reality, because I own the sneakers and I'm wearing them with black straight leg trousers for the first time. And these are great because they're platform. My pants don't hit the ground in the back, so I don't have to worry about them getting dirty, because I am gonna have to wear these at least one more time while I'm on the trip, because I was an efficient packer. So we are gonna head downstairs now and go to dinner. Okay, we're sitting outside Il Ganino. Pretty sure that we got smited to the outdoor seating because we're American. So we basically asked them if we could have a table for 2, and he asked if we had a reservation. We said no, because we don't. And then he said, well, I might be able to seat you at 9:30, which is an hour from...
But was not very...
He said maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 9:30. So I was like, okay, we'll like walk around, and if we don't find something, we'll just come back. So then we see this outdoor seating, because this lamp was turned on right behind Chloe's head. And we were like, do we just brave the elements and the graffiti to just enjoy the food and sit outside? So that's what we did. It's very cute and Tuscan over here.
Just the 2 of us.
Yep. We have our wine. We have some bread. This is like the best bread we've ever had in our lives. I was like, oh, they don't give you olive oil with the bread? You don't need it. It's amazing. So if you guys come here, make a reservation, but Chloe said you can't make a reservation online, so I think you just have to call.
To email them.
Or email them. Which is very strange, but we haven't gotten food yet.
In advance, but not the day.
Not the day of. Yeah, I mean, like, that was a little bit dumb on my part. We should have... Yeah, but I didn't know what time I was going to get out of work, so we couldn't really make a reservation unless it was at, like, 9 p.m., because I think it'd be a little bit ridiculous if I wasn't back by 9. But we are waiting on our food, and... yeah, there were like 2 parties that came after us that they seated inside, and we just watched them walk while we sit here, sipping our wine.
In the cold.
Chloe is the one that came up with the idea that we may have been put out here because we're American, but I'm like, I don't blame them. We have a really bad reputation. And I don't know that I would want us in the restaurant either. Okay, so we have ravioli with black truffle, a bistecca fiorentina, which is Florentine steak. Did you already eat some? Okay.
Yeah.
It's so good that it's painful.
Yeah.
So we're gonna devour this and then get out of here because it's freezing. And we don't want to feel like a burden anymore. But you know, that's what being American comes with. Finish off. We're trying every single tiramisu in the city. All right, so we are now back from probably the best dinner that we've had since we've been here. No, definitely. The first night was like a 9. This was definitely like an 11 out of 10. And we ended up winning them over and had some free grappa when they brought our check, but maybe they do that to everybody. We're just not sure. We came back to the room, did our little skincare routine. I'm still using the La Roche-Posay moisturizer. And I don't know why on this trip I've been so dehydrated. Like overall, I just keep waking up in the middle of the night and chugging sink water. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I think maybe it's like a combination of traveling and just, I don't know. I'm not an expert. She's an expert because she's a doctor. So we're in our pajamas. My feet are yellow. I think I've told you guys that I have Raynaud's, and so I have like really poor circulation in my feet. Probably didn't need to show you guys that, TMI. But we were sitting at the table and I was wearing my Converse, as you guys know, and I was like, my feet are turning yellow. And she was like, how do you know? You can't even see them. And I was like, there's just a feeling. So I don't know how long they will take to defrost, but it's like a little bit uncomfortable. And another sad fact is that I can't go to bed unless my feet are warm. So it's probably going to take another hour for these to, you know, get back to regular body temperature. So I might be up for a little bit longer, and it's 10:45 already, and I have to wake up early so that I can pack this big mess because for some reason I just want to torture myself and wake up even earlier than I normally do. So we're going back to the offices in the morning, and then from there we are driving to Switzerland. So I have to bring everything with me, and I'm probably going to leave it in my boss's car, which is so fun and worries me a little bit, but I don't have any other choice. And then we'll drive to Switzerland later. So other than that, we are going to bed because tomorrow's a long travel day. So I'm going to end this first part of the travel vlog here. I know it's a little bit PC and you guys got to see like some parts of Florence, and I wish I could show you more, but unfortunately, as I told you guys, a lot of my job is being in the office and doing things that you can't see, which is like super unhelpful, which I understand. But I mean, nevertheless, it's still a vlog, and I know that you guys love watching these types of videos, so I wanted to put it out for you anyway. But I will start again tomorrow, and then I will have a full day in Milan that I will be able to show you guys where I'm going and what sites I'm seeing and all that stuff, because I'm sure I will be doing a lot of touristy things in combination with some shopping. So, you know, I'm going a little bit, what's that called?
Rogue?
I'm going rogue in Milan, and only because I'm in Europe right now and I don't really, I mean, I know I'll be back in Europe, but I just don't know when. So it's kind of one of those things where you're like, well, I better get it while I'm here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys in my next one.